So now in this question, in this class, we will see first how to solve this differential equation by using Laplace transform. This initial condition is given to you. The value of x at 0 is 1. So it is possible that sometimes the equation comes as dx by dt minus 3x is equal to e power 2t, because x dash is nothing but dx by dt. This is another way of writing the question, another way of expressing the differential equation. Okay, because we know that if y is a function of x, then we can denote the derivative as y dash or dy by dx. We have many ways, right? Okay, so now when we are solving the differential equation by using Laplace transform, we have to start by applying the Laplace transform. I am going to use LT for Laplace transform on both sides. Okay, so when we apply Laplace transform on both sides of the differential equation, we get Laplace of dx by dt minus Laplace of 3x is equal to Laplace of e power 2t. Now, what we have already studied that if we denote the Laplace transform of x by say capital X of s, then by using transforms of derivative, the Laplace transform of x dash of t is s x of s minus x of 0. So x dash of t is same as Laplace of dx by dt. So this is another way of writing the derivative. So this is s x of s minus x of 0. So when we are solving it, this is first part, second part and third part. So for first one, we are going to make use of this rule. So the first part says Laplace of dx by dt. It is by using this formula s x of s minus x of 0, which is equal to s x of s minus the value of x of 0 from here, from the question, it is 1. So we stop here now. For the second term, Laplace of 3x. Now 3 is a scalar, we can take it outside. 3 times Laplace of x. Now what is Laplace of x? This we will get from the rule. Laplace of x is x bar x of s. So this gives you 3 times x of s. And the third term is Laplace of e power 2t. By using the main rule, it is 1 over s minus 2. Okay. Now after getting the value of 1, 2 and 3, substitute it here in this equation. So for first term we have two values, s x of s minus 1. In between the sign is negative. For the second one we have this 3 x of s equal 1 over s minus 2. Okay. Then what we have to do, we have to keep the term of x of s on the same side, and the term without x of s we have to move it to the other side. So 1 is the term, we will move it to the other side. So this implies that s x of s minus 3 x of s equal to, on the right side we already have 1 over s minus 2. This minus 1 when goes to the other side become plus 1. Okay, then we have to simplify this term. How do we simplify? We take the LCM s minus 2. 1 plus, now because this one we can write as 1 over 1. Multiplication of these two s minus 2 with 1 gives you s minus 2, and cross multiply, 1 multiply with 1 and then 1 multiply with s minus 2, so gives you s minus 2. So you can further simplify s, this is plus 1 minus 2 gives you s minus 1 over s minus 2, and on this side xs is common in both the term. Take it as a common factor. So what you left with? S minus 3. What is next? We have to get the value of xs. So for that we divide both sides by s minus 3. And so let's write it here. We have s minus 3 xs is equal to, let's write it down from here, s minus 1 over s minus 2. Sorry, s minus 1. Just erase it. S minus 1. Now to get the value of x of s, we divide both sides by s minus 3. So we will get s minus 1 over s minus 2 and this s minus 3. Now x of s is nothing but the Laplace transform of x, and when we are solving this differential equation, it means we need to find the value of x. So what we will get? If Laplace transform of x is s minus 1 over s minus 2 s minus 3, how do we get x? By taking inverse Laplace transform of both sides. Okay. Now, as here it is product of two terms. So how do we find the inverse Laplace transform? So to find the inverse Laplace transform, as these two terms are in product, we have to use the method of partial fraction. The reason is that because we know that the Laplace inverse of 1 over s plus a is e power minus at. But we cannot write it like if it is 1 over say s plus a into s plus b. We cannot write it like e power minus at times e power minus bt. This property not holds. So that's the, we can do this thing separately if it is like say Laplace inverse of 1 over s plus a plus, what I am saying, if you have Laplace inverse of 1 over s plus a plus 1 over s plus b, then you can do it individually, e power minus at plus e power minus bt. So if it is plus or minus, it is working, but for multiplication we cannot. So that's why we make use of partial fraction, the method of partial fraction, so that this term s minus 1 times s minus 2 s minus 3, we can able to write it as a over s minus 2 plus b over s minus 3, and then we find the values of a and b like by our procedure. So what is it? It's like in denominator we will get s minus 2 s minus 3, which is same as the question. We look for the terms with a and b. Okay, so what we will get with a and what we will get with b? With a, if we multiply both the terms with s minus 2 s minus 3, so with a we will get s minus 3, with b we will get s minus 2. So as the denominators of both sides are same, we will compare the numerators. Okay, that will give us s minus 1 is equal to a times s minus 3 plus b times s minus 2. Okay, now we have to solve it for the values of a and b. So now as we have two constants a and b, we need to substitute two different values of s to get that value. So we get these values from here. We can use any value, but if we use the values from the denominator of the question, it makes the things much easier for us. So we substitute s minus 2 equal to 0. That gives you s is equal to 2. Put it here in place of s. So what we get? 2 minus 1 equal to 2 minus 3 b times 2 minus 2. 2 minus 2 cancels, becomes 0. So the coefficient of b becomes 0. So this gives you 1 equal to a times minus 1. So this gives the value of a as minus 1. For second value, we use the second factor. s minus 3 putting to 0 gives you s is equal to 3. Again substitute it in this equation. We get 3 minus 1 equal a times 3 minus 3 plus b times 3 minus 2. 3 minus 3 0 cancels the a term. So we get 2 is equal to b. 3 minus 2 is 1. So this gives you value of b as 2. Now we substitute these values of a and b at the very first place where we introduced a and b. So we get s minus 1 over s minus 2, s minus 3 as a. A is minus 1. Minus 1 over s minus 2 plus b. B is 2. 2 over s minus 3. Now what was our question? To find x. So x is Laplace inverse of this term, which is nothing but sum of these two terms. So we say that Laplace inverse of s minus 1 over s minus 2, s minus 3, same as Laplace inverse of minus 1 over s minus 2 plus Laplace inverse of 2 over s minus 3. So this will give you for first term minus 1 over s minus 2 gives you e power 2t plus 2 is a constant for second term e power 3t. So this is the solution of the differential equation.